What's up, y'all? We're Losrs Cove. My name is Roy.
My name is Dono.
My name is Mezo.
Zells.
It's your boy PB Crazy.
Hi, my name is Alex Envy. So once upon a time, I became friends with a guy named originally Darkrai. That's copyrighted. We don't do that nowadays. Then we kind of kicked it off, started making music, and then he hit me up one day. He was like, "Hey, yo, get your fine ass in my collective," and I was like, "You know what? Okay, Zaddy."
I'm the founder of Losrs Cove. I've started many collectives, and none of them worked. Just due to not everybody being 100% dedicated, not everybody wanting what I wanted, not everybody being on the same page. So I brought together this fine group of gentlemen. We are missing a couple other people. Some of them live out of state. Just to shout them out, we got Rare. He's an artist. We got Zero. He's another artist. We got By Hollow, who's another artist. And then we got Treaty, a.k.a. Platinum, who is another artist. Unfortunately, they cannot be here with us today, but obviously I got to shout them out. We also do have another artist named BHB Tehran, a.k.a. Uncle Gums. He's not here. He has some personal stuff to deal with, so just got to shout him out as well. And then we also have another assistant manager who's kind of on the background of things, but shout out to her as well. So.
Donelius. So basically, wanted to get into videography. Then one of these niggas hit me up telling me they had a little thing going. So I was like, all right, bet, say less. It gives me the perfect excuse to record. They over here geeked at me. It's all good. His head fat. Really finna start getting on his ass soon, but.
Well, I'm a producer. I've been making beats for a while with my crew here. And we've been making music with each other for like, I don't know, over the past 7 years. And I felt like I might as well join the collective because a team is better than just a solo. So, you know, why not join?
Hey, I'm just kidding. He talking about 7 years. Talking about 7. But I'm Zells. I made music. I've been making music like not my whole life, but it's really started like freshman year. I started making music freshman year. Then we got, Rye. I started making music with him in the bedroom. Our shit used to be hot dookie. Like, that shit be hot ass. And then, you know what I'm saying? Then we met somebody named Alex, you know what I'm saying? He's kind of like my ghostwriter in a way. You feel me? But he's really ass. Like, he just cries in the mic. But it works. It works. You know? But yeah, that's that.
First of all, I don't know why there's so much negativity going on right now. Like, I don't understand what the deal is, but like my nigga Mezo said, about 7-ish years, yes. I've known everybody, for about that long. I just been making music, on my grind by myself for as long as I can remember. But I know that, I always had, Zells, always had Mezo, always had Rye, they always been, the people that really been, on my case about me making my music, I guess, So I can just, that's all I really got to say about it, really. That's how I got here, is because of these people.
To become Hokage. No, I'm kidding. I said it because of the Naruto shirt. That's what I'm saying. That's my boy right there. My goal, let me think about that. That's actually a really, really good question. My goal, the thing is, no matter what, everyone wants to be successful, but my personal goal is to be, I would say, mentally sound and mentally know where I'm going as far as music goes. Right now, it's just all for fun. I got some serious stuff going on, but at the end of the day, I want to be like, you know what? That target, I'm going to hit that. You go, G.
Word. So I guess personal goal for me at the moment is not really a big thing when it comes to my own music and stuff. My personal goal as a founder and kind of the manager and the leader of this is to make sure everybody else hits their personal goals and the collective reaches success. That's kind of my biggest thing right now. That's why I'm so, into this. I'm so 100%. I'm getting on people when they're messing up. I'm making sure everybody's playing their part. I'm making sure we're bringing in valuable assets and just doing what we need to do because Losrs Cove will be known. And they will start to be known by the end of this year, and I can promise everybody that.
I don't know how to follow that up. My goal for the end of the year is bro, why you always over here geek, bro? I'm really finna get on your ass. I'm really finna, All right, bro. Back to what I'm saying though. Hey, look. My goal for the end of the year is to at least get 1 or 2 music videos done. My first music videos, edit them. I really want to get a music video done for each one of the members in the in Losrs Cove. So if I could get that done by the end of the year, I feel like I'll make a lot of progress. His head fat as hell.
His head fat. One of my personal goals, I would say, is I'm trying to like word this out, you know. At least learn something new with my craft on beats, because I know that that'll get me better and make more beats than what I've made in the past year, I guess. Like have more beats than I had than last year. Shit, at least just be better than I was yesterday. That's all. That's my goals.
That nigga, the other boy Alex over there dancing on the tip. I swear. But personal goal. I don't even got personal goals really. There's really no personal goal. It's more like a collective goal, like he said. I don't really have a personal goal. It's more like as a group, more so, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else hit their targets, because like at the end of the day, I'm always gonna make my music. You know, there's not really a goal I want to set myself saying like, oh, I want to make 100 songs. I can make 100 songs in like 5 days if I wanted to. So it's really just make sure everybody else hits their goals, and then collectively, as they hit their goals, our goals, my goals will be met. You know what I'm saying? As one of the members in there. So.
I would say, like, on a personal level, you know, considering I started the year off kind of rough, you know, music-wise. You know, I want to just get back into my groove. You know what I'm saying? Now that like I said before, you know, now that I have, you know, everybody here, you know, I want to make sure, you know, that, you know, not just my goals, but, you know, everybody here, you know, in the collective, you know, they make sure that, you know, they get what they want out of this too. You know, man, I want to make sure that I can learn something, you know, from my brothers. You know what I'm saying? So that's my goal. You niggas not even really listening to me for real, but, you know, it's all good. No, you know, for sure. But that's all I really had to say, you know what I'm saying? Just to learn something new from, not just from everybody else here, but, you know, learn something from what I can do for myself. You know, that's really all it is, so. It didn't really make sense at the end, but you get what I mean.
Michael Jackson, number 1. Okay, he's already up there. Okay, after that. We don't talk about that. Yeah, that some bullshit. What? Okay, so I would say number 1, Michael Jackson. Number 2 is a tough one. Number 2. Now, my music does not reflect this whatsoever, but number 1, Michael Jackson. Number 2, Whitney Houston. Number 3, I mean, like, just like kind of like someone that like I listen to on a daily. It would have to. I'm going to say Breakins. Breakins. I know that's like a weird ass like level thing, but like it's Breakins. It's valid. It's not like Whitney Houston or Michael Jackson level, but shit, it's Breakins. You feel me? That's more reflective on me. Okay.
So I listen to a lot of artists, and obviously no disrespect to all the great artists out there, but I'm gonna choose every artist in Losrs Cove is my favorite artist. Respectfully, I understand y'all probably want a different answer. On like on some mainstream artist. All right, let me tell you real quick. Let me just break off and tell you something about this collective. It's a bunch of personalities that when you get them in one room, they cannot stay fucking focused whatsoever, bro. It's a bunch of side comments. It's a bunch of everything. So as y'all can see, that's the reason I run this, because if I didn't, it would be all over the place. But going back to what I'm saying is, if I'm talking mainstream artists, I'm going to have to give it to Hey Logue. I'm going to give it to Eden, and I'm going to give it to Millennium. But my favorite artists are everybody in Losrs Cove, because they're who I see the most potential in.
Y'all niggas finna hate me. I'm going to be the most mainstream-ass person to pick. Drake. Yeah, I'm going, listen, because I'm going off who I listen to the most. I'm going with who I fill my playlist up with. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but so Drake, Juice WRLD, probably filled my playlist up the most, and then Lil Durk. That's who fills up my playlist. But if I had to pick some like low key shit, some shit that by myself I listen to all the time, it would probably be like Leonard Skinner and like Kings of Leon, Leonard Skinner, yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, my white side showing Morgan Wallen, I fuck with his music. His shit slap. Okay.
I said I like Logic.
Logic slap. Logic slap.
No, not in order. Not in order.
It's just top 3 of his,
Logic.
who we fuck with.
Rapper. Hell no. Damn. Real Boston Richie, like people that y'all don't know, like
Just name them.
and Wiz Having. So like, yeah.
Okay. See, my 3, we gonna get to the, you know what I'm saying? I'll tell y'all who my top right now. Tusi. I don't even know. I really just listen to Tusi, and then like all the people in the creative, you know what I'm saying? If we go into like creative wise, I mean, I listen to everybody's music in creative or in the collective. I don't know why I'm talking about creative. I'm thinking about Fortnite and shit. But if we talking collective wise, I listen to probably Rise and Alex's music the most. Oh yeah. Okay, so like my country, I'm still hard on country. Like that's my workout playlist. Like there's no like country. I can fuck with some Bailey Zimmerman, some Morgan Wallen, some what is it? What's it called? Zach Brown Band. Yeah, Zach Bryan. What's that? Keith Urban. He said, "Blue ain't your color." That's that shit. Yeah, Alan Jackson too, but that's that. But I already named that. You should have been listening. But yeah. And then, you know what I'm saying, I don't really mess with like the Milwaukee, Detroit sound no more. I used to, but like I listen to like underground people now.
I mean, we're gonna talk about all time. We're gonna talk about all time. My favorite rapper, at least, I'm gonna say Lil Wayne. That's gonna be my number 1. Yeah, exactly, real nigga shit. We're gonna go with Lil Wayne. I'm just gonna go with artist though. You know what I'm saying? I just had to make that clear. We're gonna go with Lil Wayne. Prince definitely is an inspiration. Bro, I know you're gonna expect me to say Playboy Cardi. No. No. Whatever. Yeah. Yeet. Right. Exactly. No. Kanye is great.
The question was, do I see us being like members only? That was definitely a big inspiration during the beginning of what do we want to kind of represent ourselves as, and like not copy, but kind of, take inspiration from. Yeah, take inspiration from. And members only was on that list. Respect to members only, but I definitely think we can be something like them. I definitely want to branch out eventually into something more than members only, where it's not just artists. Like I said, we have Donald to the right of me, who is a videographer, working towards being a videographer. We're trying to get graphic designers. We're trying to get content creators. So maybe more of an entertainment group rather than just something like members only.
I feel like, fuck a Team 10. I feel like we could be the next Nilk. On my mama, but instead of beer, we make music, bro. On my soul, like, cause we've got so many, like, everybody in our group is so different, and we all have so like vibrant personalities that I feel like we all, on our separate ways, can make our own content and make our own entertainment by ourselves. And then when you group us together, it just makes it like 10 times better. So I feel like we could be like Nilk, or like how like Logan Paul has all of his different stuff and like that type of stuff. I feel like we can expand anywhere because we have the knowledge, not the knowledge, but the capability to gain the knowledge.
Keep it a buck. Oh, you have something to say? Yeah, bro. Oh.
No, it's quick. It's quick though. I would say like if you know AMP and RDC, we could be like a music, like we're the next music, and we could be into the gaming and YouTube type of lane.
Like he said, AMP, like how T Grizzly got his little GTA server, but he's also an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like everything really just go together. It's not really like members only. It's kind of like everything one by one. You know what I'm saying? Every creative thing you can think of put into one thing. That's why I feel like it'll stand out because we don't just got artists. We don't just got people who create content. Like shit. Some people are in here like shit. You might see him in a motherfucking movie. I don't know. They might be actors. Him right there. I can see him in like a Texas Chainsaw. You know what I'm saying? That's a scary dude. You feel me? Like I can see him making a video game. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I would just say if I had to put it like closer to something, I'd probably say closer to like Kyson at AMP, something like that.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Ren. Yeah, that blunt hit me hard. I ain't gonna lie. But, nah. I think that we us, really. I think that we all have, our own thing. And, we all put it together. So I don't think that we necessarily, of course we have inspiration, but no, I think that we are who we are. And that's, I think, yeah, that's what it really is.
Real shit. We are who we are, and we aren't who we are. True to ourselves only, and we ain't no motherfucking group.
Really, listen, we are who we are. Listen, quote me, PBE crazy. We are who we are. You heard me.
Quote this. It's not who you are, but it's who you will be.
It's not who you are, but it is who you will be.
All right, real quick, I do want to state that I also think everybody's goofy personalities, even though it kind of might piss me off at times just because I'm the main guy, like the manager, it kind of pisses me off. But I got to be stern. I got to be this way. But everybody's goofy-ass personalities are what makes us stand out the most, honestly. I mean, we can't go a second here without somebody fucking laughing or talking. But that's the type of shit people like to see nowadays. So I think that's a huge difference between us and our competitors.
You definitely could get pissed off for this.
This week on Dragon Ball Z.
So in order to like turn like what you want, like the goals into like reality, there's gotta be like action. So is there like a quote that you got like each of you guys like go by? Like if you could pick one quote, pick the quote and say it and then what it means to you. On some real shit.
So this one hits home a little bit, okay? I said this throughout my entire high school career, my entire life. When shit goes south and you need to get something done, right? You need to get something done. Best thing to do, my motto, fuck it. Okay, it's called the fuck it mentality. I created this, okay? Let's say I'll put you in an instance, okay? Ready? G, hear me out. You're sad, somebody stole your girl in high school, right? All that extra shit, right? But the thing is, right now there's a concert you need to go perform. Are you going to lay in bed? What are you going to say?
I'm going to go to perform the motherfucking concert.
Exactly. So therefore, what are you going to say?
Fuck it.
Exactly.
Man,
fuck it.
her. So I don't have a personal quote, but I did create the motto for the collective, which can be seen as a quote, I guess, in a sense. It's more of a question motto thing. It's more of a question motto thing. It is, the storm is arising above. Won't you come join us in the Cove? Because essentially what the Cove is, it's a place where you can hide from today's society's expectations, standards, stipulations, stereotypes, and you can just fully be yourself. And the storm is society. So as it's raining down, sometimes you have bad days or people are on you, or you might think your music's bad because according to society, your music is bad. That's why we kind of built this community that you can come hide with us in the Cove, because you can be yourself, be unique, do what you want to do, and just get the support of, your peers around you and stuff like that. So my motto / quote would be, a storm is arising above. Won't you come join us in the Cove? And everybody's welcome. So.
Why did y'all put me after this man? No. So my quote, and I heard this probably like 2 years ago, and it's like an emotional based quote. It's from Tom Hanks, and it's this too shall pass, and it represents like no matter what it is in life, it will pass. Like times are hard. It's you're working your hardest, and nothing is happening for you. This too shall pass. Like, your heart's broken and you're sad. You're laying in bed and you just can't get out of bed. You just got to think this too shall pass. It's an emotion. It'll be here and it'll go, like everything else in life. So, so that's my quote.
Yeah, good shit. I got a gym that I live on. Is to be thankful for yesterday's you. So today you can be the best, and then tomorrow you be prepared. So like, I feel like that explains itself. Just like hearing it, you know.
Mine. I heard it from my pops a lot. He said it's never too late to be what you might have been, and that's just like, basically just like, it's never like you gonna obviously keep growing up, but like it's never too late to chase your dreams. Like you could be 30 and still make your dream. It's just about like your work ethic. You feel me? So it's never too late.
Mine's more of like a like a question-based quote, but it's like, how can skies be the limit when there's footsteps on the moon? It's like, it's like, I mean, that's kind of self-explanatory right there. You know what I'm saying? How can skies be the limit when there's footsteps on the moon? And it's not like I came up with it. You know what I'm saying? But no, it's just, it just means like, once you get to a certain point, you don't have to stop. You can always just keep going. Like I said, like I said before, on a personal level, I started the year off kind of rough. You know what I'm saying? But I'm always keep going. So.
I'm a Sagittarius.
What the fuck? Where did it? All right, bro.
We're hitting all bases with our audience right now. We're hitting everyone right now.
Okay, so this is kind of a little off topic. I think we kind of got like the quotes. That's important. Now let's kind of like get into more like conversation. We're at like about to be like 30 minutes, so we can go like an hour if we want to with the conversation. What's one like conspiracy theory that you guys think is real? We're supposed to believe everything that the government tells us.
They might have cloned Michael Jackson. Hear me out. Okay, hear me out. Okay, you take a black man, you make him white. I know. Listen. I'm sorry. They might have cloned Michael Jackson. Hear me out. Okay, number one, was that nigga always that tall? Was that nigga always that tall? Was that nigga always that tall?
I don't think.
Was that nigga always that tall? Maybe. Was Michael Jackson always that tall?
Hell yeah.
Was he always that tall? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. I'm talking about like from Thriller to the day he died. From Thriller to the day, was he that tall? I'm thinking, because I'm looking at him like, do you know how hard it is to like pigmentate that much skin, his entire body like that color? No, millions of dollars went into it, but other than that, how? Did anyone get the surgery documents? Exactly. They replaced Michael Jackson with a damn white man. That's when I take this microphone out of my hand.
So one that I believe in, that's gonna be so fucking random, but I believe that Mrs. Puff from SpongeBob was a boater. Did the drivers like what the courses in a different city? She had a student like SpongeBob who crashed and died, and she was gonna go to jail for it. So she stole somebody's identity, moved to Bikini Bottom, and that's why she is having issues with SpongeBob, and she keeps reliving everything, and that's why she's so stressed out about it, because SpongeBob is reminding her of her old student that died. I don't know. I watched a documentary on YouTube one time. I was bored at work, and that's what came up. And like when she goes to jail, she like always sees SpongeBob. Like, why is she so like crazy driven by SpongeBob. You feel me? When she went into that crazy room, when they put her into the mental hospital, the room, like the padded room, turned into SpongeBob. So I believe she's getting memories from her old student that died while she was training him, and that's why she's so stuck up on SpongeBob. There's another thing about her going to jail, and if she didn't teach SpongeBob, the mayor of the town would expose her and keep her in jail. That's why she has to keep running the boating school, and she has to teach SpongeBob because the mayor told her that way. I don't know. Look it up on YouTube. It's fucking interesting as shit, bro. It's crazy.
So the government gonna get me if I say one of them, so I'm not finna say that one. All right. So I feel like, and this is just like in my own mind, like just from watching shit, I feel like the government isn't the top power. You know, you got people like the Rockefellers, you got people like old money and oil companies, train companies who got more money than the government fucking has. So you telling me these people ain't controlling the government? Hell no. It's plenty times where like there's scenarios where like Rockefeller or these other like big old money names would need something in place, like a law in place to happen to be able to do some shit. So that law ended up being changed the next president that came out, and they happened to fund the last president's campaign. So it's like some real like deep shit in it. But then on some like silly shit, Phineas and Ferb, they both died. That's why Candace always thinks that they're building shit in the backyard, because they both died. So she's just like so stuck in her own mind that she can't believe that her brothers are gone. That's why every time her mom comes out, she sees nothing.
Damn.
That's facts because
I'm sorry, I watched a lot of YouTube.
no, it's actually facts because there's this show on Netflix, and it's like about presidency and shit like that. And there's a company that assassinated the president, and they're like they are the ones who control all the money. Yeah. And I see exactly what you're saying. It's the company. Yeah, that's a valid point.
Oh, and then lobbying is a thing. Lobbying is the process of like the government official getting paid by companies to do certain things. Like that's the shortcut way around it. Like, but yeah, so.
Okay. I'm gonna ask y'all first. What y'all think about the dinosaurs and the meteor?
Some bullshit.
Do you like? Was we here? Were we here before? No, we weren't. Hell no, we weren't. We weren't here when the dinosaurs were here.
No.
So, how the fuck we gonna find out if a meteor came down? Like, what the fuck? Am I wrong?
By like science seeing soil in certain aspects of space deep below the Earth's crust.
So,
like it's a whole bunch of bullshit.
So I'm stupid is what you're telling me.
No, I'm not telling you you're stupid. I don't believe the dinosaurs existed like they said.
No, I'm just fucking around.
Well, I believe they existed. I just believe the meteor didn't really happen.
I don't think the meteor happened either, bro.
Yeah.
No cap. They be telling us a lot of lies. And I feel like zombies finna be real too. Zombies coming soon. And they exposed that aliens was real. Like what?
Instagram, they said they released that new zombie virus. They found some zombie
Another
virus
one?
out
This
in,
like the fifth one.
Yeah. They found some shit in Antarctica.
They crazy as fuck.
Mine is like, you know what I'm saying? It's just simple, you know what I'm saying? But I really think like look at these weird ass niggas trying to be like light skinned over here. Like they're bringing back like 2020 TikTok. I just don't even know what they're doing. But my conspiracy theory is like, to be honest, you guys all remember like in like it was like 2012, back in like elementary, we were all elementary, and they were like, oh the world's gonna end because the Mayan calendar. Ever since then, the world's been so different. Like if you notice certain foods like Jif was never spelled like that. The peanut butter was never spelled like that, but it changed. And you look it up, it's spelled like that. There was something else. I forgot what it's called. I think Oreos. Oreos double stuffed. They were Oreo double stuffed. Why the motherfuckers Oreo double stuff? STUF. Yeah. Yeah. But think about it. It all happened after 2012. So then, think about it. I think the world really got sucked into like a black hole. To be very honest with you. Yes.
You're right, but it started earlier than you think. It started 1999, Y2K, when the internet was created. When the year became year 2000, everybody thought the world was going to end then. The internet was created, and that's what started bringing the world down.
JFK didn't die from an assassination. And think about it like this. Think about it like this also. This world is like fucked. Like, you can't tell me. Okay, so slavery was a thing, right? But there's no way all those white people wanted to kill us black people because we were black. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. It's because we got something these niggas don't got. And it's not color. It's not color. It's not that either. Nigga, it's just that the aura and the pigmentation of a black person or African American, somebody with, you know what I'm saying, like that origin of their shit, it's just different from like other person, you feel me? Like, no, nigga, there's no way you can make all these white people hate black people off the jump. There's no way. There's no way. What? How the fuck can you? How can every white person in the world hate a black person because of their color? There's no way. They could have grabbed any other race, but they chose who? My point. This isn't even to get canceled. Nigga, this is great. What you mean about slavery? Nigga, they teach you this in school.
So this is how. All right, so I'm gonna get into. I feel like SpongeBob is really gonna like come at us for like what we about to say for like we already talked about SpongeBob before, but like you know like you ever see on the internet how they said like one of the ingredients in the secret formula was like cocaine and shit or whatever, I forgot what it's like, Neptune's secret sauce or some shit or whatever. That's my conspiracy or whatever. Like, you know, just think about it, because like, why all these niggas like always eating at the Krusty Krab? You know what I'm saying? Krabby Patty. You know what I'm saying?
The Krusty Krab is in Bikini Bottom.
Bikini.
The Krusty Krab, Bikini Bottom. Oh shit! Not even another thing. Not even another thing. You guys ever notice? These things in the world? Like you ever notice that now deodorants are getting they're causing cancer? You know it's crazy? What's the lymph node? Hold on. What's the one lymph node that swells up when you get cancer? It's the one right here and the one in your neck, right? Think about it. Why are they making these deodorants for that? You put it on every day. Every day. No, but this is the one to tell if you have cancer. This is the main one because it's in your fucking armpit. You don't get a swollen one in your armpit just to get in your armpit. But the ones in the necks can because... This is an open wound. Thank you. It's some shit they put in this world, and now we're learning now, milk's not good for you. Yeah. Deodorant's not good for you. And it's not good for you. They made all this shit to go into planning accordingly so that to kill you. Like it's all planned to kill you, and there's no real like if you think about it, nigga, we're not supposed to eat every single day. We're supposed to fast. We're not. We think about it. Think about back in the times of when people didn't have food, when they didn't have housing, when they didn't have any of that.
Yeah, we're not those people anymore. We evolved to what we are.
No, we evolved into what they wanted you to be, so that they can kill you faster than you can kill yourself. That's what you turned into. That's what you turned into. No, that
for sure. Hey, we can wrap this up real quick.
Okay,
you're right, but I'm not saying.
Okay, you're right. But we can ignore it.
Eat every day.
But listen. We can treat ourselves and live longer than what they want us to, but they gonna get us out the way by the time we old as shit. They got ways to get us out. No.
All right, we got a little strung off on the conspiracies.
Do we have 44 minutes. Should we do like one more question around? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, I think we touched on a lot of things. There's still like hella shit we could keep talking about, but just go around and say like what your message for the youth is, and you could throw in there also like where you see Losrs Cove in 5 years, because you know this is like the introduction to Losrs Cove. You know, you guys all introduce yourself. You guys all know like the personalities. So now, kind of to wrap it up, give a message to the youth, for the youth, and say like where you see yourself and Losrs Cove in 5 years. So.
Yeah, so I might be coming off as a dumbass to you guys, but like on like a real note, there's a lot of animosity and a lot of hatred that we're seeing, and it's because of our cell phones, it's because of people on the streets, politics. My message for the youth would be just to keep on moving and to keep your head up no matter what, because you guys are going to hear a lot of really, really, really bad shit, but it's our jobs to keep ourselves up. And Losrs Cove, in the next 5 years, the goal of Losrs Cove is to make sure everyone branches out and grows, but not only us. We're talking about you guys, the people that are watching us as well. We want you guys to grow with us and to learn with us as we make mistakes, mess up, all of the above, because that's what makes us human. Perfect.
So you already seen this from me. I've already done my message for the youth, but I could sit here all day about messages for the youth. But I guess my main one would be, like I said before, be yourself. Don't be scared. It's really hard to be yourself nowadays because social media kind of makes a stigma on people who are themselves, or you can get judged easily, or if you even just going under comment sections on Instagram posts or TikTok posts. I saw a kid post about one of his drawings in the comment section right now. The trend is little nigga. So I saw get a job, little nigga. Or I saw like you can do better, little nigga, or your ass, little nigga, or that's tremendous, little nigga. Like, don't let shit like that get to you. Be yourself always, because at the end of the day, hate is also love, because they gotta leave that comment. That's a plus. They gotta leave that view. That's a plus. They gotta leave that like. They even taking their time out of their day to comment on something. Take the hatred as love, and just like I said, I can't stress it enough to be yourself. I don't think I'd be who I am today, or with these people today, or starting what I'm starting today without being myself. Man, I done did some crazy shit. I used to go in fucking high school, my nails painted, 5 million fucking chains around my neck. And, you know, people did judge me, you feel me? But I'm my fucking self, you feel me? And I didn't really give a fuck. I was like a popular loner, I guess, but like, people acted like they fucked with me, but they really didn't. So be yourself, man, because at the end of the day, you only got you or a selective group of people around you. So that kind of branches off into where do I see Losrs? I'm the fucking founder, and I can't say it right. Where do I see Losrs Cove in 5 years? I'm not going to sit here and underestimate any of us or this group whatsoever. I'm going to keep it a buck, and I'm going to make these dreams come true. We are going to be at the top of the fucking world in 5 years. And I don't see anybody in our way. I don't see any reason we can't, and I don't see any reason we won't. Just as long as we stay together, we play our part, we do what we need to do, Losrs Cove can be and will be and is going to be the greatest fucking collective group, not only to come out of Milwaukee, but to come out of the United States and to come out of the world. So that's it. Little nigga.
Little nigga. I just want to say, type beat. All right, I just want to say, so like everybody goes through something in life, and there's always going to be bad events in your life that happen. So just make sure that, because no matter what, you're going to want to escape from whatever bad moment you are going through in life.
The Coke's perfect for that.
Make sure you're escaping to something that is productive and gets you somewhere in life. No matter what it is, if you enjoy it and it's productive, it's worth it. And if you like it, go for it. So, like, with us, we feel this cove is something that we can use to escape from our daily lives and what's really going on in our lives. We have our boys to talk to, and we have a Discord where you can join that, and you can come in the Discord and you can talk with everybody and socialize and share your music or whatever you're passionate about. So just make sure you find something that you're passionate about that distracts you from what's really going on, that you're gonna get somewhere. Make sure you go through your emotions too, but during that day portion of your life, you really wanna be productive so that you can get somewhere, so that when you're older and you know, you get to the end of your life, you can look back and say, I really did what I wanted to do, instead of looking back and having regrets. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all. Where do I see Losrs Cove in the next 5 years? I see each member of Losrs Cove, and I mean this genuinely, I see each member of Losrs Cove that makes music, I see them charting the billboards in some way. Whether that be top 100 hits or top 100 for a certain genre, whatever it is, they're going to hit the charts. I also see, from the producer standpoint, I see them selling beats to high value names, and really being productive with making beats and getting them out there to mainstream artists, which they will be mainstream artists at that point. And then for the videography standpoint, I see our YouTube channel, I see that being on trending on YouTube. I see somebody opening a brand new laptop and we're there with Mr. Beast. Like, I really see us getting there and being at that level. We really, like, in my life, the people I've worked with and tried to get somewhere with in anything have never been this dedicated and this like consistent with anything, and it hasn't even been that long.
He basically went over a few things I wanted to say, so now I don't have a lot to say. Thank you. But it's all good, bro. All right, you got it. I want to go right off on top of what he said and say that fear is an illusion, so do whatever that you can do, you know, and at least have peace with yourself and war with the world if you need to. And pray. Best thing you can do. You call into God's name and you believe in His Son Jesus, He gonna give it to you. So,
like he said, I actually have a song that is, would you rather be at peace with yourself and at war with the world, or at war with yourself and at peace with the world? That's facts. That's what Nipsey Hussle said. R.I.P. to the legend, for real. But what was the question again? I ain't gonna lie, I forgot the question. I know my answer to it. All right. My message for the youth is really, the world don't wait for nobody. It's gonna keep elevating. It's gonna keep going. Like, people don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about what you do, what you say, how you do it, when you did it. They don't give a fuck about you. As long as you bring something to the table that's valuable to them, then they give a fuck. So I wouldn't wait for anybody in this world. You know what I'm saying? The only person that you like wait for is yourself. You know what I'm saying? I forgot what I was gonna say. That was real powerful, but I don't even know what I was gonna say. But yeah, just don't wait for nobody. Like, you don't want to be that person that's sitting up late at night like, damn, if I would have did this, if I would have did this, damn, if I would have just corrected this song just a little bit, that little minute that you sat in the bed was like, man, should I get up? Them minutes count. You know what I'm saying? Those are little minutes that count, that that you're not doing it, someone else is doing it. And then they getting their shit listened to by somebody up there, or they're getting this feature because that bar stuck out to them, to that artist, more than the bar that you had. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta always come with like a track record. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you in this world, if you're gonna do something, you're gonna be like, you want to be the top of it, you gotta come with a track record that's gonna appeal to the eyes of someone who already has a track record. You know what I'm saying? You can't show up with fucking dry bones when someone who has fucking plaques on their wall. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. And then in 5 years, you know, I see everybody being successful in their own way. You know what I'm saying? Even if they don't, even if, you know, half of us like branch off, you know, because it's a lot of shit in this world that can happen. Like, life is life, and when life's, life is hard. You feel me? So people, yeah, when life's like when life is lifing, you feel me? Like I'm saying, so like people break off. You know what I'm saying? It's good. It's normal for people to grow out of each other. So you know what I'm saying? Even if they, you know what I'm saying, we might not be sitting as this might not be the final group when it comes to the top. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it is, but you know, in reality, that might not be it. But I still hope if, you know what I'm saying, say anybody in here leaves, you know what I'm saying, they still make it up to the top. And if they don't and they're down there, you know what I'm saying, I'll still reach my hand down and bring you back up. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. I know it's like that for everybody. So I just feel like that's mine.
My message to the youth is pretty much, you know, y'all are the future. You know, so make sure, well, for one, don't do drugs unless it's weed. For sure. It's great for the youth. I'm just playing. Let me not get canceled. But no, for real, y'all the future. You know what I'm saying? Y'all set the bar. So, you know, make sure that always keep your head up. And like I said, you know, like I said before, you know, the sky's not the limit. So, y'all pretty much hit all points, but where I see us in 5 years, like, you know, like he said, you know, whether we branch off or whether we all together, you know, I think I can see us all being pretty successful in our own ways, you know, and seeing us being, you know, either way, you know, I can see us always being at the top, you know, getting money, you know, and getting bitches, you know what I'm saying, you know, whatever it is, cool on the bitches. Cool on the bitches. Hey, whether we cool on the bitches or whether we cool on the money, you know what I'm saying? Whatever we want to get to, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get to it. So, that's what it is.
I just remember what I was going to say. Is Baby Tron said it perfectly. He said, when you die, ain't no revive. Fuck what I'm going to sleep for. When you die. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So when you die, you know what I'm saying? 2022 is getting to it. Skipping class. Half in the stash and half in the scams. Or go and break a slab versus down Instagrams. Only a few ways you can live where I'm from.
Sorry, y'all. My friends got issues.
We're going to do some final messages, but that was Losrs Cove. You guys got to see a legendary group being formed. I'm sure this video will be like legendary in a few years. So we got it done. And we're going to do, like, individual interviews, too, like, for reels and shit, like, after this. Like, we could do, like, a little message for the youth. We could do that, too, after this. Yeah, that was Losrs Cove X for the Youth podcast. And I'll see you guys next time. We're going to do a final message for everyone.
So, final message to all you guys. First off, thanks for watching. Thanks for, you know, sitting here with us for this while and getting to know us. I hope you guys decide to stay in the Cove with us for a while. We definitely got a good community going. We're always in VCs, you know, sharing music, helping each other out, just talking. We do a riddle of the day every day for the most part. He does. He always asks a riddle, you know, answer the question. He has some pretty hard ones. I got pretty deep with mine today. But nonetheless, shout out to the members who weren't able to make it today. There's a couple more people. Some of them are out of state, so we'll find a way to get them incorporated more. But shout out to Rare. Shout out to Zayro. Shout out to Hollow. Shout out to Tehran. And then shout out to our other manager. She's just got added today, but she's going to be a great addition. And Treaty. Yep, my bad. Can't forget about Platinum. Sorry, Treaty. I love you, bro. He been an OG day one. That's why I had to bring you along with this adventure we're all going on. But I hope you guys want to join the adventure with us. And, yeah, Losrs Cove, we out, man. Stay tuned. You want to see us more in the future, baby.
Your hoodie, I sign it.
Cereal. It's Kellogg's, and they're great.
Let them cook.
Carry this weight on my shoulder like I'm carrying freight.
Okay.
I got too many chickens. Split it on the sidewalk, or we can split it on broke plate.
Okay.
I ain't got time for hoes. I'm trying to get money. Niggas can't wait.
Ooh. Okay. Dono, you tall as hell.
Okay.
I don't even fucking know. Joe, your turn.
Did you just work out?
Yeah.
All right, hold up.
Coca-Cola cherry. Got you, bitch on my dick like a fairy. Hop on the next wave, next boat like a ferry. Okay. I might dye my hair red like a cherry.